Okay, this is Richard Vaughn back here again with the comparison video for the Rollerblade Twister Edge 3 wheel and the Powerslide Next 110 millimeter. All right, so first up, we got the Next. I've had the skates for about a few months now. I think I got them back when I was still on crutches, recovering from Achilles tendon surgery. I think I probably got them back in March. I've been skating them for quite a while, and I really do enjoy these skates. But there's a new thing on the block. There's been a lot of hype about the Power Slide Next the last few months because Power Slide really cranked up the whole promotional value of it all, and they've released videos on it explaining the whole Trinity system and the Next and what makes it special. So I decided to get a pair of them to compare them with the Rollerblade Twister Edge 3 wheel because they're about the same. They're both the same class. They're both 110 millimeter skates, but there are a lot of differences between the two of them. And at the end of this video, I think I will show you that there is an actual clear winner, but it all comes down to one important factor, which I'll get to. So let's start with the comparison. The Rollerblade Twister Edge, as you can see over here. Look at this skate. The thing that attracted me to this skate, why I decided to take the plunge and actually try 3 wheels, is this cuff. I don't know, you can kind of see it. It looks kind of polygonal. I don't know if any of you guys are gamers, but the cuff and the whole styling of the boot reminds me of like it's Virtua or like Akira's head, like those old school polygons that they can't smooth them out, so they look kind of rough. And I kind of like that look for this boot. It looks really sleek, kind of futuristic. So that's really what attracted me to buying this skate. And yeah, I've loved it. I love it. It's great. It's fast. It was amazing the first time I tried it. Some of you guys may have seen my first skate video I did of the Rollerblade Twister. If not, scroll down, check it out. But yeah, the first time I got on these skates, I loved them, and it was great. It was my first time on a 3 wheel skate, and it was just an amazing time in that lot. So let's talk a little bit about the Twister first. Right now, the Twister, it retails for $339 US. The skate weighs 4.4 pounds. I wear a size 12. And as you can see, the frame, it is actually an extruded CNC frame, aluminum. It's actually really nice and it's sharp. It's really well done, this frame. I really like it. And it comes with a pair of 110 millimeter Rollerblade hydrogen wheels, which are 85A. The length of the skate is 255 millimeters. They come with ILQ 9 bearings, and it comes with this Rollerblade premium liner. Okay, now, with all that, that's a big mouthful right there. Let's get over to the Powerslide Next. 110. Sorry, a little bit it's kind of hot in these lights back here. It's kind of sweating, so I'll continue on. The Powerslide, 110 millimeter. Next, Trinity Mount Skate. Now, Powerslide made a lot of videos about the skate, explaining the whole Trinity system, and I'll show you guys. I'm sure if you've seen videos before, you probably already know about the Trinity system, but as you can see, there's 2 mounting points here, and the third is actually underneath the rear wheel. And it's supposed to keep you lower to the ground, give you more control, and do a whole bunch of other things. But before I get into that stuff, let's just start off with the basics. The Powerslide Next retails for US $299. The boot weighs 4.2 pounds. Remember, I wear a size 12. It's a dual size boot with the liner. It comes with 110 millimeter wheels, Powerslide spinner wheels, and they are 88A. The frame, as you can see, is shorter than the Rollerblade Twister. It's at 243 millimeters. Not by much, but still a bit shorter. And they both come, as with the Rollerblade, they come with ILQ 9 bearings as well. But they're wicked bearings, and these ones are, not wicked, but same bearing rating. This also comes with the My Fit Fat Boy liner, which is heat moldable. So that's kind of cool, if you have need to make adjustments in case there's pressure points in your fit, you can do that. So now, that's the basics of both these skates. So now let's get on to the differences between these skates. Okay, So as you can see, actually no, let's do a little bit more of the, what similarities. They both have the same kind of buckle closing system. They both have the ratchet closing system right here, where you can just like ratchet it in. And they both have the same kind of cool clicking buckles up top. And the ratchet on the power. Sorry, the camera wasn't even there. But yeah, as you can see, the same ratchet here, same buckle snap at the top. Okay, so let's talk about some of the differences between these skates. Okay, so the Rollerblade Twister Edge uses this, a traditional mounting system of 2 points. I don't know if I can getting in there good enough, but it's 2 points. It should be here and way down in there. I don't know if it's coming up on camera, but hopefully you have an idea of where the mounting points are. And so with these 2 mounting points, the frame is actually adjustable. You can make lateral adjustments to improve your stride, or as you know, you customize your stride and figure out which way you want your frames to be. It's kind of customizable. It's not too much crazy. It just moves pretty much side to side. I haven't tried it, so that's why I'm kind of struggling for words on how to explain it. But it's there. That option is there if you so need it. Another thing about these that I want to talk about that makes them a little bit different. The cuff right here. Oh, I'm hitting the camera. The cuff here. It's not really that customizable like you'll see on the next. I mean, you could cut it. It's not, but it's not something you should do, I think. I think you can do it and get away with it if you wanted to cut it to make adjustments to have it more customizable to your fit, but it's not recommended to do so. So that's that. And the cuff is, it's a straight standard cuff. You can't really change the position of the cuff. Okay, whereas coming over to the next now, you see there's a whole host of differences now. This cuff is actually rockable. You can change the position of it by changing the bolts right here on both sides, and you can have it rockered any way you want. They do a great video on how to rocker the cuff, so if you are interested in that, you can check over on Powerslide's channel. Now, what I was talking about before, if you just bear with me, the actual cuff here is customizable. Not the cuff, the buckle, the strap. So let's see if I can get this on camera properly. The light should be bright enough. As you can see, there are like little slats here, and you can actually cut them to make your fit more, attuned to your likings. Me personally, I'm not cutting anything because I know I'm gonna cut something and it's gonna go one too far. And I'm gonna be crying for days and I'm about to get a replacement cuff. So I don't think I'm gonna take the chance at cutting them. But the option is there for those of you who are a little bit more daring than me. I think you can do the same on the bottom buckle. Let's take a look. As I said before, I have no desire to cut it, so just bear with me. I'm going to put the camera down for a second while you check out the nice frame there. No, the bottom strap, as I'm looking, doesn't have cutouts like the top. So it's probably not recommended to cut the bottom, but the top you definitely can cut it, as you can see from the straps here. So I'm going a bit long on this video, so I just want to kind of like somewhat summarize my thoughts. All right, let me check out my my trusty paper. So I have hit all the points I wanted to make on what makes them similar and different. Now it's time to talk about what I like and dislike. So as I said before, I really like the look of the Twister Edge. This was the first 3-wheel skate, 110mm skate I even tried, and it's amazing. I mean, things I like about this skate a lot, I love the frame. The frame looks really great. It's really high quality materials, this frame. Let me see if I can get a focus on this. It's really high quality, the frame, and it just feels great, and it's light. It's smooth. It's great. If you've been on 3 wheels, but if you haven't, and you're still messing around on like 80s, or you want to go to 100s, I say take the plunge and get the 110mm 3-wheel. Regardless, you're gonna have a great time. But there is a negative to the skate. Even though I love the way it looks, I have a great time every time I skate. Like I mentioned before, of those of you guys who have been following along, I'm recovering from Achilles surgery, so my left foot's a bit swollen. Not so much swollen, but it's noticeably more than the my right foot at the time. So when I wear this skate, this serious pressure point right here, and it just really kills me when I put the boot on. And then before I start on, when I'm skating, I don't feel it as much, but like when I'm standing still, right here, definite pressure point. The right foot doesn't really have that problem. So once again, this is my review, so I have to talk about what ails me. So yeah, so I got a little bit of a pressure point here on this side, and it's just annoying. It really is annoying, and a lot of people said that you should get if you're getting a twister, you should go up a size, but I wasn't too sure about that because then my foot's just gonna be sliding around the boot if the boot's too big. So that's definitely a knock against the twister. Also, I want to say the honest truth about this Trinity mounting system and the standard mounting system. With the Trinity mounting system, you do get a lot less vibration when you are on some rough pavement. Because, for example, the first day I took the next out, I got into a rough patch of pavement where I normally skate, and I was like, wait a minute, isn't this supposed to be rough? I barely felt any vibration, and I was thinking, oh, maybe it's because the wheels are new, they haven't been worn down a little bit. But even as the wheels wore down little by little, as I've been skating, the vibration does not change at all. The mounting system probably does do a great job at dissipating the vibration through the boot, and it does not really. It's not as noticeable as on the Rollerblade Twister Edge. So that's definitely a plus for the next skate. Another thing I like about the next, I mean, it's a little bit lighter. It's only zero point 0.2 pounds lighter for my boot, but it feels a lot lighter on my foot, and I think it's because honestly of the lower mounting. Like they look like they're similar height here, but if you examine them closer, you will find out that the Trinity mount is actually, the boot is actually a little bit, maybe I would say about an inch lower than the Rollerblade Twister, and I think that makes a difference on the vibration and stability. So so yeah, those are the things I have to say right now. That's pluses and minuses for both skates. There actually minuses for the next. I haven't really found any. It's a great skate all around. I'm not being paid by either company to do this. I had to take my own money and buy these skates. I wish I was being paid by somebody, but I'm not. So I'm giving you my honest opinions on both these skates. And so with that being said, the next skate, as I said before, it's a dual size boot, and it fits amazing. I put my foot in this boot. There are no pressure points whatsoever. If there were, I also have the option of the My Fit liner to heat mold it, and that would make an even perfect fit. So kudos all around to the guys at Powerslide. They made a hell of a skate here. Not only is this skate okay, so I got cut off. This video is running long. My card ran out, so let's just get this thing wrapped up. So not only is this skate, not only does it fit great and has less vibration. I don't know where I left off. Oh boy, I can edit this part. All right, so yeah, so the guys at Powerslide made one great skate with this Trinity system. The My Fit liner fits amazing. Like when I put this boot on, there is no pressure point whatsoever anywhere. But if there was a pressure point, I would have the option to heat mold the liner, and that's a added bonus if you do have pressure points. But I don't really see that happening because this is the size 12 boot. It's 12-13, so whatever your shoe size is, if you're like a little bit bigger, no, not a little small, but if you're between 12 and 13, you're going to get a great fit and you're not going to have to worry about anything. So, wrapping up, which one would I recommend? Honestly, I would have to recommend the Powerslide 110 Next Super Cruiser. For all the reasons I mentioned. Not only is it a superior fit, the framing takes care of the vibrations that you may feel on rough pavement, but you know what? It's also cheaper. Honestly, I had to when I went and looked and saw how much I actually paid for the twister, I was shocked. somehow I paid. I was somehow I must have had some money because $339 is no small amount. But the power slide next over here, $299. So if you had to choose between both skates, I would choose the cheaper one and the better one. Not only better in terms of quality, I mean, quality, honestly, they're both about the same, but it's in terms of features, because not only can you, um, have this 110 millimeter frame, you can also get size up. You can get the Trinity 125 millimeter frame. You can get the Trinity off-road frame. So you have a pretty versatile boot here just for, a cheaper cost of admission. I'm not sure if Rollerblade has other frame types for the Twister. I'm sure they do, but I don't really see like the versatility in their lineup as compared to the Powerslide Trinity. So before this card cuts out and I have to start over talking again, I'm just gonna end this video and say thanks for watching. Everybody, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about these skates. Which ones do you have? Do you agree or disagree with me? And whatever you do, guys, just keep it positive, keep it rolling, and that's all I really got to say. But one last thing. The Powerslide next is the winner of this comparison. So that's it. Peace.